Hi, Democrats. Today is Tuesday, January 23rd, and it's time for the Chairs Live. Happy Tuesday. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about. It's still January, still trying to figure out how often I'm going to do these. But today there was enough news that made it worth coming, right? Yesterday I didn't come on, and I wanted to commemorate the life of Dexter Scott King. He died yesterday, and I thought it was worth noting that the youngest child of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King died yesterday, and I felt like it was really worth noting. So I just wanted to talk about that. Secondly, today, January 23rd, is National Run for Something Day. National Run for Something Day. So if you're thinking about running, today would be a good day to reach out to the party, talk to us, and let's talk about what you need to do to get ready to run. Today's a good day to talk to someone who you think you would vote for and ask them to run. It is National Voters Registration. National Run for Something Day. And so if you're thinking about it, now's the time. If you know someone who you think you would vote for, if they were on your ballot, now is the time to get them on the ballot, or at least get them ready to be on the ballot, get them to start talking about it. The only way that we're going to change who represents us in Oklahoma City at the Capitol or in DC in Congress and Senate is if we run more people. We have to run more people, and then when they put their name on the ballot, we have to vote for them. And it's not just a matter of we have these magical lists of names for people to run. It's normal people like you and me that run for office. And so if there's somebody who you look at and you think, I would follow them, I would vote for them, they are great, they should run for office, talk to them today, because today is National Run for Something Day. And so my goal always is to elect more Democrats. Let's just be clear about that. But in Oklahoma, what that means is bringing more balance to our legislature, making sure that the Democrats that we have elected and will continue to elect have enough folks with them to pass legislation that improves the lives of Oklahomans, pass legislation that actually helps or moves our state forward, rather than the nonsense legislation that keeps making the news that we've heard about. And there are some really good bills that have been put forth by Democratic legislators, both in the House and Senate in this election cycle. But just imagine if we had more Democrats putting up those bills. There would be more bills, but there'd be a better chance that the bills that are put up are heard in the session, because there'd be more bills. So if you're thinking about running, it's not too late. Filing to run for State House, State Senate, Corporation Commission, Congress is April 3rd, 4th, and 5th, right? So you have a little bit of time to kind of get your mind around it. And we are going to have a campaign academy where we're training folks what to do when they're running the week directly after filing. So you won't be out there on your own. So, please think about it. Now I have some good news, or some feel good news about some really bad stuff. One of our very own in the Oklahoma Democratic Party, the vice chair of Congressional District 3. And for those of you who that is gobbledygook, Congressional District 3 is our western border. It's our entire western border, and it currently goes all the way over the top over to Tulsa, but it's the entire western border of the state. That's Congressional District 2. Our vice chair of Congressional District 3 found some horrible anti-Semitic literature in his neighborhood. And he didn't just grab it and throw it away and grumble on about it. He called someone and he did something. And he was covered in Oklahoma City news for, taking action. And so I want to do a big old shout out to Jim Potts for recognizing and stating on camera, right, that any kind of discrimination is wrong and must be nipped in the bud. So thank you, Jim Potts, and let's all work to lift up the voices of positive and shout down the voices that serve to divide us. Today is January 23rd. I keep saying it. It is Tuesday. What that means is we are currently 6 weeks, 42 days away from Super Tuesday. 6 weeks from today. 6 weeks from today, we will go cast our vote, our primary vote for president. That's 6 weeks from today. And so if you're not feeling like it's election season yet, I'm here to tell you it's election season, right? We have candidates running for school board and city council all over the state right now who have elections 2 weeks from today. I think that's right. Who have elections 2 weeks from today. We have folks who are running in municipal races that have elections in April. We have primaries in June. It is election season. Please take the time now, if you haven't done it, go out and make sure that your voter's registration is current, is up to date, and go out to Oklahoma State Election Board, the voter portal. You put in your name, your birthday, and it'll tell you if your voter's registration is active. But go out, sign up for your absentee ballot, or check the box for your sample ballot so that you know if you have something that you need to study and get ready to vote for. Because from here on out, there's an election almost every 60 days for the rest of this year. Every 60 days, there's an election. So if you're thinking that you don't have to vote until November, that's not right. There are many elections between now and November, and you need to be paying attention and participating. So go out to the Oklahoma State Election Board voter portal and make sure that your voter's registration is up to date. And if this is all a surprise to you, I encourage you to sign up for your absentee ballot, because they will send you your ballot without you even having to know. Check the box that you want them for the rest of the year. And they will send you your ballot every time it's time for you to vote, so you can 30 days in advance, so you can do your research and turn it in at your leisure. So the word of the day is run for office and then participate in every election. Super Tuesday, 6 weeks from today. All righty, guys, thank you so very much for joining me. And you know what? I will be back tomorrow at 4:15. You guys have a great one.